most of us have at least tried it, moving our hips back and forth to keep that thin piece of plastic from falling down to the ground.
Yeah, hula hooping.
Of course.
It's a big issue. You know, of course, this has been around for probably half a century here. Now it's a big issue. They're trying to ban it in downtown Las Vegas.
Well, News 3's Colette Wheeland is live from downtown this morning. Colette, we just saw you moments ago, and I have to tell you, it was a very interesting juxtaposition to see you doing your live reporting down there and people doing the hula hooping around you. So what's the deal? Why is this even an issue today?
Well, someone brought it forth to the city council, and so right now they're considering putting a ban on hula hooping, using megaphones, possibly even some other activities like juggling. They don't want to see things thrown up into the air, and the hula hooping community found out about it, and they thought, hey, that's not right. So we're actually going to talk to Gabriella Redding, and she actually is from Los Angeles, and I asked her, you drove all the way up here to support a possibility that this would be banned here in Las Vegas. So what is the issue here?
Well, I think on one hand it's very silly and it's actually very funny, and I think that's why people are really interested in it. But for me it's serious business. As the CEO of Hoopnotica, which is the largest manufacturer of adult-sized hula hoops in the world, I own a multi-million-dollar entrepreneurial company whose committed following consider themselves to be hoopers. So when Councilman Stavros went out on an AOL article and was quoted as saying, evidently there are hula hoop people, he was right. There are lots of hula hoop people, and these people are my clients, and they're angry, and they're really concerned that hula hoopers will get used as a scapegoat in this circumstance to limit freedom of expression in Las Vegas.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate here for just a moment. So what's the big deal? And maybe we just move off the street. Why you know, get all upset?
Well, you know, the idea is that they want to make these freedom of expression zones within the Fremont experience, which is all fine and well, except that that's a public space. And as Americans, our entire country is a freedom of expression zone that really can't be jeopardized because local businesses want to use hula hooping as a reason why it could obstruct traffic into their businesses. It's just not okay.
And you hit the nail on the head there, Kim and Dana, one of the issues. Thank you, Gabrielle. We'll be checking back in the 6 o'clock hour, but they were worried that hula hooping and juggling and other things would, in fact, affect business on Fremont Street. And as you know, it's a public space. So interesting subject here. We'll be checking back with you guys in the next hour.
Colette, over your left shoulder, that girl is awesome. I mean, she's holding a sign, and she is not letting that hoop go down. I was just transfixed during your entire report. Thank you for that. Of course, anytime you try and limit free speech, the ACLU has something to say about it, and they usually win in court. There have been other attempts to ban protesting and panhandling and entertaining down on Fremont Street, but the federal courts have ruled that the area is a public square and the ordinances violate the First Amendment rights. So I have a feeling that this one, this issue is not going away anytime soon.
And if they try to ban it through this ordinance, it'll go to the courts again. The ACLU will bring it to the courts, and we'll see what the courts say. But you know who's loving this, Tom Holly?
Who's that?
The hula hoop industry. They're getting some free fob, and they are digging it. I guess this story is even making some national news these days.